I'm not going to call him a tramp, but I'm not going to call him a tramp. And he's like, the next station is... Hello everyone, it is Monday. Me and Hillary are off, but it's already 12:20. So I wasted all the morning, I think. And we are about to, well, eventually leave the house to go to the Olympic Forest Park. Taking Oscar. He's currently watching a cartoon on the iPad. He's been well behaved this morning, very well behaved, surprised. And we plan to go to the park, and then I don't know, and then I don't know, and then I don't know. And that's all I have to say for now. Did you watch yesterday's video? Are you subscribed yet? Why are you watching the videos? What's going on? Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and let me know what you did on Monday. Let's compare Mondays, shall we? Let's compare Mondays. Let's see who has the best Monday. I'm not saying it's going to be me. I'm not at all. I'm just saying let's just compare. Speak to you in the comments. No moving, Oscar? Very cool.
Yeah?
I think he's sleeping. He didn't even move. And we're off. Heading across the road to get the bus. Bus number... doesn't matter. Anyway, we're getting the bus and then we are going to the Olympic Park. Hoping that this is one of those buses with a space for the pushchair, because these buses get packed and people just push. So, yeah, and it's so hot. Well, no, in the sun it's really hot. It's like today's 33 degrees. Tomorrow I think it's 35 or 36. It's crazy hot. We've arrived. It's boiling hot. I need to talk to you about the stupid security people that they have on the bus. But I'll talk about that a bit later on. First, we're gonna go get food while Oscar's sleeping. Oh my god, Oscar. I am back home now. We had to cut short the trip to, the Olympic Park, because something came up and I was suddenly really busy. So anyway, I'm not now. I'm back home. It is 9 o'clock. Oscar hasn't slept all day, except for half an hour when we're on the bus to the Olympic Park. So Hillary's been at home with him all day. She hasn't been able to get anything done. So the sink is full of dishes that I've got to wash in a little bit. Well, or later, in the middle of the night probably. And I'm so tired. I feel so tired today. Oscar's like ruining our sleep. Ruining our sleeping patterns. Like, I think that's how people get old. Have children and you just can't, like, your sleeping pattern's completely messed up. They sleep and then you've got to do stuff like wash the dishes and eat. Then they wake up and you can't do anything. So when do you sleep? Like, oh. Anyway, I'm not the only person with children, so I'm sure that 3/4 of you already know better than I do. Right, there was something I was going to talk about. Oh yeah, the security guard on that bus. Ugh, I'm going to talk to you in a minute. I've got to go again. I'll be right back. Hey, still coming to you from the kitchen, but this time I yeah, it's later. I've washed up 3/4 of the dishes. I'm not going to do any more now. I've quit for the night. It's 11:30 all of a sudden. What? Anyway, I wanted to talk to you real quick about that guy. Oh my god. All the buses in Beijing, they have like this, as well as the bus driver, they've got a bus, I don't know what you call that person, someone who just sits on the bus announcing all the stations, even though there is the electronic version that already announced the stations. Anyway, there's that person, and also all the buses now have a security guard. But the security guard is like some person from some village in the middle of China somewhere who has no teeth, or sometimes has teeth but they look like the sole of his shoe or something. Just someone who's really, basically they're just given a job to someone, that's what they've done. And anyway, that person is on the bus and it's always a man, so he is like the third person announcing the station, so you can't miss your stop, basically. There's the electronic one, which everyone in the bus can hear. It's like, ding, 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 ding. Next station is blah, 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 blah. Get ready to get off. Don't forget to get your bus card. Swipe your card on your way out. Don't push, don't shove, whatever, 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 whatever. And it's like a whole thing. And then after that, there's the person who says it, sitting at the window, sitting next to the door, like, oh, the next station is blah, blah, blah. Get ready to get off the bus. And then you have that guy. I'm not going to call him a tramp, but I'm not going to call him a tramp. And he's like, the next station is and all that. Anyway, so we got on the bus today, me, Hillary and Oscar, with a pushchair, and there's the space that's designated for pushchairs. It's, you know the space. It's on all the buses, most of the buses. A big ass space with no chairs, and it's usually got a disabled sign or a pushchair sign. And we got on the bus with a pushchair. First of all, there's a woman standing like in the corner of that space, and it's like, okay, fine. But then the space is big enough for the pushchair in the other corner, but that guy is standing in that corner. And we're like sort of awkwardly edging towards that space, and he's like, you should go down there, it's cooler down there. And we're like, it's cooler down there. It's a single aisle bus, as most buses are, and he wants us to stand in the middle of, it's a bendy bus as well, it's a bendy bus. So we've come on the bus, there's a massive space for a pushchair, well not massive, but you know, it's big enough for a pushchair and like a few people. And he wants us to stand in the aisle on the way to the door at the back of the bus. Because in China it's like you get on one side and you get off at the other side. He wants us to block up the aisle with the pushchair because it's cooler down there. Instead of him just shifting himself from the space designated for a pushchair so that we can put the pushchair there because it might be hotter there. What? So weird. Anyway, it really annoyed me because like we didn't even ask for a seat, you know. You know when you come on the bus with a baby, most people are like, oh, do you want to sit down? Oh, you should blah blah, you should sit here or whatever, whatever. We don't want a seat. We didn't want to sit down because Oscar's too crazy. Like we sit down with Oscar, he's like climbing up us and like trying to crawl over to the next seat and all that, pulling people's hair. He didn't do it, but that's what he would do. So we're like, nah, we'll just stand up in the corner, like get out of the way. And the guy's standing there, sort of like in the corner, like this, arms out, relaxed. And he's like, no, sit down there. You stand down there. It's cooler down there. We're like, stand down there. It's cooler down. And we're just like, what are you doing? So we just sort of like hang around near that massive space for the pushchair, like half blocking the aisle, and then we wait for him to like do his little walking up and down the bus announcing the next station thing. So as soon as he left, we just like slotted right into that space, and then he kind of came back and tried to squeeze in again. It's like, you know, this is going to be a problem in the future of China. Automation and giving people useless jobs. There's so many examples of people with useless jobs, like just paid to stand there and like nothing's happening. You take the subway and you see how many people are just standing and sleeping like this. And it's their job. Their job is just to stand there. Like there's nothing to do. They just stand there. It's going to be a problem. So I'm interested to see what they do with 1.4 billion people, where there's not enough, you know, educated and qualified, skilled people to have a job that's not going to be affected by automation. So you think we've got it bad in Europe? China's going to have it real bad. Anyway, partial rant over. The Chinese word for the day is fansala. One more time, that was fansala. Fansala. Sala is like dead, death, to death. Fan is like so annoying, angry, something that's making you a bit outraged or whatever. You can see something really annoying and just say fan. Oh, fan. It means like I'm really peed off, I'm really pissed off by this thing. Or it really annoys me, it really makes me angry. You could just say fan. But then if you want to say fansala, it's like I'm exploding with anger / annoyance or like rage. Fansala. Anyway, I'm gonna stop because I'm not a psychopath, but I just wanted to tell you what that word means. That's your Chinese word of the day. If you want more Chinese words, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I'll start slipping in some more Chinese into these videos, because in the end, I'm gonna start teaching Chinese. Yeah, I know, right? Teaching Chinese. It's gonna happen. All right, stay tuned. See you tomorrow.